All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to tonight's webinar. I know it was last minute since I announced it this morning or this afternoon, so thanks for jumping on. The webinar looks like it's pretty darn packed. But I'm going to get into a couple things. I got some good news and I got some bad news. I wouldn't say bad news, but I got some okay news. Okay, first of all, I want to tell you the drag and drop editor, we've been wanting to do this for a long time, and a lot of you have asked us for drag and drop to do more things, to make landing pages more dynamic. But I'm going to show you some secrets and some cool stuff tonight that you might have not even thought of that's going to make you a marketing powerhouse. So basically this tool, not only are the tools of Conversion Pro so good anyway and make people way better marketers, but this tool in particular is going to set people to a whole new level. It's going to make them look like marketing experts like overnight, okay? We've had a lot of requests for certain things, and we're always doing that. And our program team builds everything from the ground up, all right? We don't buy what's called scripts out there and try to add stuff into our stuff that people make. We don't do that. We got an awesome program team that builds stuff from the ground up. Very expensive program team that you guys don't pay for, we pay for. And they do a great job. And so they contacted me today and said, hey, we should be throwing this up live today. But we're going to do it as a beta. What a beta means is you know, when you have so much programming into something new, it's not uncommon for things to happen. You know, for example, we've been testing this thing for weeks, and one thing would work on Chrome, and something else wouldn't work on Firefox, and then something wouldn't work on Safari, and it would on Explorer. And so we've gone through, and we literally got desktops at our offices, literally with different browsers pulled up doing different things, okay? So, and it's weird. Sometimes they're just a weird small bug, and you won't find it until you actually start playing with something, and it happens, right? So we decided that we were going to launch this as a beta test and letting all of you help us find bugs, okay? If there were any, okay? By this point, we've tried to clean all the bugs off this and that. But we decided that we're going to add it. So we see in the TCP marketing suite here on the left-hand side, hopefully you all see my screen. If you can, you guys can just put it in the chat. You know, where it says landing page builder. We're probably going to put something that says beta page builder or something like that underneath here, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to keep them both active. So you have one, you could go back into the old landing page builder and build like you do now, but then you can go into the new one and play. Now, beta doesn't mean that the pages won't go live. Your pages will certainly go live. They'll work, all these kind of things. But beta means we're asking all of you to help us perfect the tool, right? Okay. Well, today, about an hour and a half or so ago, 2 hours ago, our team went to launch it live, and the builders were conflicting with each other. Having one builder and another builder at the same time was conflicting. So we couldn't launch it today like we thought we were going to launch it today. I'm very disappointed. I'm very excited about the new tool, but I really wanted it to go live today. But I also understand when you program stuff, stuff happens, and I would rather have stuff work. We can't put a tool in the back office that's conflicting with another tool and just cause havoc for you guys. That would cause us tons of support, cause you guys to get frustrated, so we're not going to do that. So when you program stuff, things happen. We understand. So now we're looking this week. Okay, this week definitely we plan on launching this tool, okay? We are all 100% committed to launching this tool this week. All right, now that being said, I'm going to show you, if you notice, I am in a different back office. I'm in a development back office. I am not into our main, this is like a main back office here. I'm actually in a development back office. We've actually built a whole separate back office for us to test out in new tools before we launch them live. Okay, pretty cool. Took a lot of programming to do that as well. But now I'm going to show you, like, you know, what it is. So the new landing page builder, okay, I've shown some of you on the, see where it says try our beta builder. So this is what's actually going to happen when you go to log in, okay? It's going to say start editing now or try our beta builder. It's going to let you choose which builder. So actually, I don't know if we're going to have that on the tab where it says beta builder. I think you're just going to click your landing page button, and then it's going to ask you right here when you click on a template, you want to go the regular way or do you want to do our beta builder, okay? So I chose beta builder, okay? The difference is here, instead of having that edit text button down the left-hand side like all of you are used to now and changing, all of it is now when you click on something, all your controls for it will be on the left-hand side, which actually makes it easier to understand and easier to do. Okay, for example, when I would show training before and I wanted to delete all this, I kind of just put my cursor in here and backspace and delete it. Now we have delete component. We actually we put, are you sure you want to delete it, just so you don't make a mistake. Click yes, bam, it's gone. Okay, so that's one of the new things that we did to make it a lot easier for everybody. Is the ease of use. Is everything is over here on the left-hand side. Okay, a couple other things that we've added here is, okay, let's say you wanted to change this font. We still have this style is your attribute editor. Just like before, you can scroll down here, choose what font you want, just like before, 700 some fonts built in. Let me just find one that will look different, like this. Bam, changed, right? So you still have this. If you want to change the color of it, you can. So if you wanted to change it from white to green, I can. Okay, but now what we've done is we have this edit content button. The edit content, brings a cursor here. So you can change what it says, but you can also highlight a word, and there's a limited text colors here, but you can do that and change one color word on this editor here. So under the editing thing, where you can see your cursor, you can do that. A lot of you ask us for that, okay? You've asked us, hey, can I change one color word or two color words? Well, now it's possible, and you can literally do that anywhere you want, okay? I built a page this morning, and I'm just going to quickly kind of do something like that so we can actually play with this editor, okay? The background still works, so we have our background images here. Hold on one second here. I don't know why that worked like that. Hang on 1 second. It's running a little bit slow because I'm on Zoom. So hang on 1 second, everybody. I don't know what's going on here. Let me get rid of that. They must be doing updates to it right now. Let me try this again here. Pick background image. I don't have access to the feature. Okay. Well, anyway, beta. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually hit start editing now in the regular editor because I think we're working on the beta. Let me check something here. Okay, we'll do it on this one here. Pick background image is still going to work. Here we go. Okay, so they were still working on the beta. It's going to pull up all the galleries like before. Okay, let's say you're a gal and you were doing a makeup, for example, okay? And you wanted a crazy good capture page. Maybe I would take this background here, hit confirm, and we got this background. But here's one of the cool things you can do now. You hit this edit component button on the left-hand side, and now you can drag over an image, just like this. So I am going to do just makeup. Now you want to use non-copyrighted images. I'm just grabbing some images here for the use here, but you want to grab some non-copyrighted images here. Let me see like a crazy before and after here. Something that actually looks kind of good. I guess that one looks pretty good. So if I wanted to use this copy image address, I'd come over here and I would hit edit content, and it's just kind of like how you put movies in, right? Now you can select whether you want it 100%, 50%, or 25%. Well, some of these pictures are really big. Let me do 100% real quick and do that. That's a pretty big picture to use on a capture page. And at first, this is all we had, and I said, guys, in programming, we got to change this. We can't do this. We got to make it where you can actually select a cool size. So you come in here and you'll be able to add a picture, and then if you wanted it at 50%, watch what happens. See the difference? So now, and you can even go down to 25%. So you can do that here. So now let's say we're going to change this makeup here and say, so I'm going to hit edit content. Or makeup. I never know if that's one word or two, by the way. Artists make you look like a Hollywood celebrity. Okay? So let's say I like this here, and I kind of want to reduce the text size. It's a little bit big. But then let's say I wanted to come back and I wanted to make Hollywood stand out. So I could come over here, and then I could take Hollywood, and I can maybe make it like a pinkish color there, right? And so you can see that. So then I can go over here and come down to this box if I want. Let me go here, whoop, stop editing, and then edit this one. See some of our work below. Okay, and then let's say I want to make that white. Maybe I want to change that text to banger. See, everything still works the same way you're kind of used to, but we've made it a lot easier, like that. Okay, let's say I don't want this here. Delete component, yes. And let's say I'm going to say see more before and afters. On the next page. Just like this. All right. Style. Let's say I wanted to change that white. Text shadow. I'm going to put that same text shadow that's behind the first one. And make that a little bit bigger. Maybe even change that to bangers as well. By the way, if you know what font you like, you can go type it and it'll come up, right? Just like that. All right. So I want to show you too, the opacity still works. This box up here, so if you hit this and you want to darken the box a little bit, you know, you can make it all the way. I mean, you can play with the opacity and really make the text stand on a page. So if your text isn't standing out next to a background, you can make it stand out a little bit more. And then for this, I'm just going to fill out the form, edit this. Fill out this form. Come in here, make it white. I'm just gonna make this stick out a little bit. And then instead of take a free tour, edit content. Click here. Stop editing, just like that. And I can click on it. And style button, the attribute editor comes up again. So background, if I wanted that, choose that. And the background shadows, choose what I want there. And so that's there. Now social buttons, if I want social buttons here, I just hit social media just like before. If I don't want any, just put nothing in the box. And there we go. And so let me show you kind of what this looks like. I'm going to move the edit components box off, hide the menu. And so now, I can't save this really because this is still in a beta mode, but check out how cool that page is, because now we allow you to add pictures. Someone says I sound like a robot. I don't know why. My mic sounds good on Facebook and everywhere else. Can't really control my mic here. Look at the difference now that by adding one picture that you can do. Imagine this is awesome for before and afters, weight loss, things like that. Now I'm going to show you another one, maybe with like a money, like a proof of money concept type of thing, and because a lot of you are into that. So I just want to give you guys a couple things to get excited about and know what's coming. But I mean, this page right here looks banging. You know, anybody in the makeup industry, watch out. I mean, this is crazy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the development here. I'm going to click add, click on this, and then I'm going to pick background. I'm going to go into some money here. So grab a money page. I don't know, this one feels good. All right, I like that. Confirm. All right. So then what I want to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to type, like, for example, ClickBank income. ClickBank money proof. Okay, some of you do some ClickBank stuff, right? And you're showing how much money someone has made on ClickBank, for example. All right, so let's see if this one's any good. Yeah, that one's all right. Let's see if there's better. You see these on a lot of pages, you know, what people are making. Like this one looks pretty good right here, okay? I made $3,800 in a day, whatever. Copy image address. So I'm going to do our new edit component section, drag and drop a picture, edit content, paste, do it about 50%, save, see what happens. Oh, that's a GIF actually, so I don't think it's going to do a GIF. Let me find another one. So it gave me a warning, it can't do GIFs. So let's see here, what is this? I like more money. Let's do this one, this one's good. So copy image address, come back in here, edit content, pasted. PNG, I believe we do PNGs. There we go. So now we have this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to darken this background up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take the opacity on the page, which is a super cool feature that we offer like this, right? And see this lime green in here? I'm going to run with that. Whoop, I'm going to hit edit content. Let us show you how we make this daily, okay? Then I'm going to click on here to the attribute editor. I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to get into these greens here, and I'm going to try to find a green, this yellow green. That looks pretty close right there, right? Choose. Just like that. Then I will edit this one. Now, of course, you don't want to lie. This was yours. I'm doing an example here. It's their actual daily play below. Again, I'm doing this as a pure example for you. And then this one here, I don't want. Delete. Yep. This one here, edit content. And I'm going to actually hit style first so I can change this over to white so I can read it. All right, so then edit content again. Just watch our presentation on the next page. Okay? Are you still with me? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, you could chat just so I know everybody's there and I haven't lost you. And I'm talking to myself. Add a little bit of background shadow. Okay, cool. All right. And this, take a free tour and learn more. What I'm going to do here, this has not changed. Where the attribute editor, you can still grab the color code, okay, off the attribute editor. So I choose this. I scroll down. And style button, I want to change it. The background color, I can literally just paste the color code in there, change the box shadow. And sometimes you got to play with these bars here. How you want the shadow. Then I use the spread there. And then I'm going to take the social media off this because this will be a capture page. Okay? Whoop, what happened here? Style editor. Text. I don't like really more than 2 colors, just so you know, on a page itself. Components. I don't really like doing more than 2 colors on a page. I like when a page, you know, it stays, you know, looking good. I've seen some of you do 3 different color text and things like that, and I think you lose how the page looks. You want a high-end, expensive looking page. So check this out. See how cool it is that you can actually add an image to it? Now, you might say, well, you got to scroll really far on this page. Well, you can actually go back here if you want, or edit content again, and change that to 25% and hit save, and let's see what that does. There you go. So if you want a smaller picture, that's some of the cool editing that these programmers have been working on, being able to take and change picture sizes to make dynamic pages. That might be a little small because it's hard to read the writing on that. But now you get the idea. I've shown you 2 examples of how this. Now you can add multiple pictures to capture pages too. You're not stuck by adding 1. You could add as many as you want. You could add videos to capture pages too. I do more of that on like a a landing page, all right? So we're going to show you a little bit of that in the landing page and show you how that works. But this is an awesome looking page, and this new feature is going to change the way a lot of you do marketing and how high-end you could look. As long as you guys keep things, you know, in order, make it look good, okay? All right, so now let's talk about what you can do with a landing page here. So I'm just going to get out of this here, out of this one, and just go back, because you could also add YouTube videos. So for example here, I'm just going to YouTube, let's say Forex trading. Forex. I know there's a couple deals that do this, so I'm not going to necessarily get into this, but let's say this was a webinar about Forex trading, okay? Again, I'm only doing examples here. I really don't care. It's not about the actual content here. So I come into here and I want to add a YouTube. So now you're going to be able to add components. We still have our video pages, by the way, and you'll be able to do this on the video pages too, which is super cool. But now you can pop a video in. Whoop, that did image. Let me hit delete. Like YouTube video. Pop it in. Edit content. Paste the video. So check this out. Autoplay on or off. Related videos on or off. It says they're on. I rather have them off. Controls, if you want them to have access to the play and pause button, you can do that. And if you actually want the video to loop, I don't think you really want that, but if you did, then hit save, okay? Bam, now we have this video here. So let's say you wanted to also do a picture. So I just come over here to Google and said, Forex results. Hit the images here. And you can look at any of these. I'm not sure what's what here, but let's say this was a good picture here that you like, okay? Copy image address. Again, make sure you're using non-copyrighted. Then I can say, pop it in maybe right here. Edit content, paste, make sure it's a JPEG. Say I want it at 50% size, save. You can do that just like that. Now let's say I wanted a big headline like at the top over this picture. Well, we let you do that. You can grab this big headline and pop it in wherever you want. You can drag and drop it and do things like that too. So you can start build dynamic pages talking about whatever you want. Let me hit a background image just to make this thing come to life here. We have a whole trading gallery. So let's say I wanted this. Then what I would do on a busy background like that for sure is darken this form up so everything pops. So let's say I wanted to change this. So I click on edit content. Make money all day long just copying our trades. Okay? Stop editing. Next one here, edit. Watch this webinar on what we do. Okay. Of course, I can change the text. Now I can do this, stop editing, come down here, edit content. Check out this proof below. So I can do something like that. And then let's say I have a testimonial video. Okay, I want to put in two. Let me just delete this line here, delete component. And let's say I had another video that I wanted to have with testimonials. I grab this, I pop it in here. Forex testimonial. That one. Okay, this guy, $50,000 to $4,000. Okay. All right. So then I wanted to go put that in. So I go to the capture page, edit content, pop that in, play with all the controls, bam. Delete this. Want testimonials? Watch this. Right? Let's say I wanted to put another image in here. I come over here, Forex results. You know, this one says over 1 million. Let's just use this. Copy image address. And where's my editor at? Oh, stop editing this. Edit content. Paste. 50%. Bam. There. Edit content. Watch this now. Let's say I wanted to make money one color. I can do that. So let's just look. I'm not going to have to do this whole page. I think you guys and gals get it. So now check this out. So now you can take and make your dynamic pages so much more dynamic because you can add text, paragraphs to text, videos, pictures, more pictures, change the one color of the word. And again, since this will be a landing page here, we'll turn the form off. So we don't need a form on this one, so we wouldn't have a form. You have your call to action there. So now you just have a button with your call to action. And what's really cool too is, you know, let's say I wanted to change that button to green just to kind of go with the whole thing. Background set yellow, find the green, choose. Background shadow, we're going to do black. Like that. And stuff like that. So now when you build pages, you're going to be so much more dynamic on what you can do. We're also going to have this feature on 2-button pages. So you'll be able to add more stuff to 2-button pages, more stuff to the other video templates. This has been an absolutely huge undertaking, everybody. You know, let's see here. I wanted to delete that content. But I wanted to show you one more thing too, because some of you like to write a lot of stuff. I wouldn't necessarily do that myself on a capture page, put too much information, but you can actually even put paragraphs in. So if I want, and I wanted to write a paragraph about something, I could put a paragraph here, edit content. Let me just, so you can see here, style, make it white. That's a little bit smaller text, where if you wanted to write a big paragraph about something, or maybe just make a little graphic under a picture, the picture above represents this, and you didn't need to have very big writing. We have where you can easily just grab the little paragraph, or you can see H2 text, H3, they're just different size text that you can do and put it under there. Same thing if you want to edit the text, edit the content, I should say, and you wanted to make it all one color, you can just hit the style editor. Text is white now, but if I wanted it lime green, choose and change the whole text color. So I hope you guys and gals are very, very excited about what's coming and what you can do with this editor. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of advice here. When we launch this editor this week, spacing you would just delete or add a space. Someone asked about spacing. Actually, I don't think you need spacing. Spacing will look bad. For example, somebody asked about spacing. That's a good question, but let me show you. Like on this page alone, the spacing is set up perfect. All this is spaced out. If you put any more spaces in this would look goofy as heck, because there is a slight space in between things that is enough to make the page look correct. I would not put additional spacing other than what we already have in here, or what you're going to do is you're going to mess up the page, and ultimately what's going to happen is it will cheapen the page and make the page look cheap, or make it look like an amateur built it instead of a professional, and that would end up losing your business. So I wouldn't want spacing at all. I mean, if you wanted spacing, the only way I'd say want spacing, or you want a line or something to separate something, would be to do something maybe like this, where you grab text like this. Hold on one second. Edit content. Oh, I'm going to hit the style so you can see it. White, which this I wouldn't even do either. Let's see here. Look, edit content. And where if you wanted to, you know, you could either do something like this, like a line, stop editing. And you got like a line here that would create kind of a space. Again, I think see, look how much space that would be. It would be very goofy and silly. Just don't think you'd want to do that. So good question, but I really just don't think there's a need. This is the way we set this up is so your pages look really good, and it's really hard to kind of mess up your pages from looking good unless you really just mess it up on your own. So we try to prevent that because we want all of you to have really nice looking pages at the end of the day. So that's good. But anyway, what I would do the minute we launch this, I'm just going to give you a quick tip here for all of you. The minute we launch this, what I would be doing is grabbing some screenshot software and literally recording your own videos, having fun playing with this, showing this, and uploading your own YouTube videos, posting it on your Facebook pages, doing screenshots of pages that you're doing. By the way, a lot of people say, well, how do I do a screenshot of an entire page? If you look up here, like especially in Google, you can actually reduce the size of a page. So depending on. And then if I wanted to take a screenshot, I could take a screenshot of my software. You're seeing the boxes because it's still in the edit mode. But I could literally take a screenshot of this and make it look like I took a picture of the page and reduce that. So you guys can do that. But because this tool is going to be extremely, extremely hot, everybody wanted it. I mean, the Conversion Pros was insanely awesome before this. And now that we've added all this where you can take pictures of your products and drop it in here, before and after pictures, I mean, literally the sky's so far the limit with this. It's insane. A lot of you are going to do pretty darn good making a lot of referrals to the Conversion Pros just by showing people what they can do and how easy. The thing about this is a lot of people are very intimidated of technology. I hear it all the time, every single day. I don't know if I could do this. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, everybody, how easy is drag and drop? Drag, drop, edit. Put a picture in, drag, drop, edit. Put a video in, drag, drop, edit. We made this so dummy proof. It's ridiculous. So when people say, I don't know how to do technical skills, I mean, we literally taking your mouse, holding a button down and dragging and dropping. There's no technical skills in that. And so what this does is it takes a lot of average Joes that were very, very intimidated with technology and literally puts it in their hand where they're like, wow, this is easy, I can do this, and literally make, with all the customization, remember we have 700 fonts, the whole color palette in the world. There is no stop to the customization that you guys and gals can do. I can't wait to see some of the pages and some of the stuff that you people are going to create. I'm super excited about that. So anyway, guys and gals, I was really wanting this to launch today, but our programmers ran into a big bug trying to run both systems at once. You can see I kind of saw a bug when I tried to launch it from my end, even in the development room. So they're working on that right now. They're working very hard. Man, we got hours and hours and hours into this. So I hope you guys appreciate the time and doing this. And what's really cool is a lot of companies, you got to remember, a lot of companies would charge you when they ran a new tool. Hey, we're launching a new tool, and if you want it, you got to upgrade to the VIP package. You got to upgrade to this. You got to do this and that. We don't do that. Everybody who's a current member right now, when we turn this on, you get to use it for the same cost as you had when you didn't have it. So, you know, we do that. We don't believe in just trying to dig in your pockets to dig in your pockets' sake, trying to get you to spend more money. I know there's a lot of deals that do that, but we're not one of them because we literally value you, and we're not looking at you for, oh, man, if we launch this, it's going to be another buck in our pockets. Could we do that? Sure. How hard would it be to charge an extra VIP and get people to do that all day long? I mean, I know people that would pay an extra $10 a month to do this all day long. We could have done that, but we didn't, okay? So anybody that's already a customer, they're grandfathered in, they just get it, you know, when we launch it. So get excited about that. Anybody got any questions they want to type in here that I can answer real quick? If not, we'll just call it a day. But I'm looking at the chat box right now if anybody wants to ask any questions or has any comments. You're welcome, Paul. Anybody have any extra questions? Travis, you said yes. Is that a question? Great tool. Thank you. Great training. No problem. We strive to do very good trainings. I like getting you guys and gals to Think outside the box. When will the video be ready to share? This video, probably later tonight. What program do I use to video myself? Best thing I do is use my phone. Pull out my phone, record on my phone, or your webcam on your computer will give you an MP4 file you can upload right to YouTube. We have some of that in our training, I believe. How long a paragraph can you write? Pretty much unlimited. I don't know how much you want to write. Remember, landing pages, you want people to go to your call to action quick. Even though we give you all these tools to do some of that, some of you will step in it by writing way too much stuff, and literally a lot of you will try to, but if you write too much, the problem is you can actually talk people out of doing something instead of talking them into doing something. So a lot of you, I've been a big believer of short and sweet ad copy that gets someone to say, do this. If it's really long, if you got to write a bunch, a video, people will sit there and watch a longer video that keeps their attention a lot more than reading. So if you got a lot to say, put it in a video. But or lead them to a video that has a call to action. I wouldn't write a book on one of these things. You know, you don't want to write too much. If you do, you might lose people. You might lose your conversions. So that's my advice on that. Like this is real simple. Bam, video. Bam, money proof. Bam, watch people saying it works. Bam, you want more money proof? Here you go. Take action right now. So it's like bam in their face, bam in their face, bam in their face to the take action. You know, and that's really kind of the way how you want to do things. If that makes sense. All right, anybody? I like this a lot. Thank you, Monica. We like you too. Herschel, thank you. Drag and drop sections around. Yes. Let me show that. So let's say this video. I think they're working on that. I don't know if the videos, I think you can. Let's see. And move it up. Let's see. Oh, hold on a second. Edit content. No. I know you can on the writing. I don't know if you can on the video. I'll have to ask my programmers. Let's see if I edit content. No, stop editing. There's ways to do it. I know that. I just got to ask my programmers how to do it, because I know that they showed me how to do this once, but I'm not remembering how to actually drag it or hold it. Maybe because that video is playing. But yes, I believe you can move things around. Let's see. I think I have this here. I don't know. No, there's ways to do it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Let you know. I know we talked about it. I don't know why I can't get it to do it. That could be one of the bugs they're working on, to be awesome. To be honest with you. And see, that's why we're having a beta test too, because you just brought up something that maybe you would try and couldn't do, and then you asked, and then we figured it out and said, oh, that should be working. Good move, John. Good move. We have a lot of people that have done that. I won't necessarily say that there. Thanks, Keith. Rockstar Keith loves it. That way I know I did a good job. Keith likes it. Will, amazing. All right. Well, it looks like you guys don't really have any more questions. I'm going to go get my grub on. Just wanted to give you guys a sneak peek. And again, we are working hard to fix all the bugs and get it. Can we change the call to action button? Troy said, you mean what it says? Yeah. You just go here and edit content. If you don't want it to say take a free tour, you can say click here like this. You could say free sample. You can say join now. Change it to whatever you want to say. And again, the link for it, you change over here. If you're asking that, you would put your redirect URL in the box. So whatever you have typed in this box is where that button will go. So, yep, sure can. Can we change the call to action button? Color and shape. You can't change the shape. There's no reason to change the shape of a button, by the way. You're not going to get any more conversions. I've already tested this 1,000 times. But if you want the color, so if you don't want this green, you want it red, just do this here. Style button. Pull it up. Background, instead of being green, I want it red. I could change it to red. You can change the text on it, which will change the look of it. So, but guess what? Buttons are pretty square around. I mean, nothing's going to stop. You can increase the size, reduce the size. Nothing's really going to stop anybody from, if your ad copy, if this page is banging, if this page has a killer ad copy and killer videos, and they get down here and they say, man, that's a square button, I wanted a round one. No one does that. It's not going to help you with any conversion whatsoever. Gimmicks like that, I've seen some that people circle and this and that. Those do nothing for conversions. The ad copy and everything above the button, by the time they get to this, they better be sold, or you're not doing your job on this page. So nobody's going to click a button because of a button's sake. You know, it's the content and the ad copy that make people click a button, not the shape or size. But you can change it, make them look pretty darn cool if you ask me. You can also do things like this. Let me just show you real quick. Well, no one do that there. Stop editing. Style. You can add background shadows. So let's say I wanted to make it glow green, box shadows, and give it like this here. I can come down here, stick it out a little bit more like this, and then go like this. And now you see there's like a green glow behind the button. So there are cool things you can do with it. Bridge page and funnels, can we do that? If you're talking about bridge page, you're probably talking about landing pages, which this would be. And so the capture page can connect to this page, okay? And then let's say after this page, when they click this button, you would take them over to the offer for you to join. We show you how to build all kinds of funnels, a whole sales funnel. So a sales funnel is capture page to landing page. I hate the word bridge page. It's really a landing page. To landing page, they click the button to whatever you want. If you want to have multiple landing pages, you can. So if they watched all this, you wanted to click a button, send them to another page in our system, you can. By the way, here's how you can connect pages. Up here on the redirect URL, if you have a bunch of pages already made, you could just do drop downs. If I wanted this to connect to my sneakers page, I could just hit that and hit save. So when they click this button, they would go to another page in the system. If I wanted them to go to an outside website, I would just type in www.whateverwebsite.com, and when they click that button, they'd go there. And the capture page before this would have the name of this page in the drop-down. So they would have this connected already. So they would have connected the capture page to this page. So it's very, very easy to do, yes. So, and you can connect as many pages as you want. We give you unlimited capture pages, unlimited landing pages. You could build as many as you want in our system. But good question. All right, anybody else have any questions before I cut it? I'm hungry. Anybody have anything else? Anyway, avoid clicking out of YouTube. I love this question, okay? Because it's a dumb question. No offense. That happens about 0.005% of the time that someone would leave and go to YouTube. There's no reason to. If your ad copy is killer on here, there is absolutely no reason why anyone would go to YouTube at all, okay? It doesn't even make any sense. I've tested thousands of pages. Our video pages, by the way, have gotten hundreds and hundreds of thousands of leads. No one's clicking off the page and going over to YouTube. Maybe, but there's really no reason for them to do that. And 9 out of 10 people, if you have killer ad copy and they watch a killer video and you got your name and phone number right here and the call to action, they don't need to go looking for nothing, and they don't, okay? Maybe someone on your team sees what you're doing and then they want to go to YouTube or something, but it's not your customers, it's not your people that are going to take action. I have busted that myth many, many times, all day, every day. It is just a myth. We busted it. The percentage of that happening is so low and so minuscule. And if it's really happening, you need to stop and fix your ad copy, because that means your ad copy stinks. If someone wants to leave your page, that means you're not doing a very good job with your ad copy, because you're causing them to want to go somewhere else. Why? My pages that I built, people don't want to go nowhere else. They want to take action when I'm done with them. And I make sure I put them into my funnel and show them everything that I want them to do, and they do what I want them to do, because I know how to write ad copy and I know how to guide people. So you want to really get good at that and not ever worry. If someone's clicking off your video, that means you're doing something extremely wrong if they want to leave your page. Mark, these pages aren't even live yet, so these aren't share code pages. Yeah, I mean, share codes, I mean, when we do stuff, yeah, the share codes will probably be active. I don't know if the beta pages, how the share codes are going to work with those, because remember, this is going to be a beta at first. I think we're still going to have share codes on them, but I'm not real sure on that. I'm almost positive we will. So, training on ad copy, I gotta do that still, Mike. I've been super busy. I'll do more training on ad copy. That's another webinar for another day. Let's see, I think I have some other questions here. That's great. Second pages as a funnel, bridge pages. Okay, Yvonne, hopefully I answered you. You asked me 2 questions. I think I answered that with the landing pages. and how to connect them. All right, and Yvonne, you asked questions, so I wanted to just show you one place here. If you click on webinars, Yvonne, if you're still on, make sure you click on our webinar section and click on this, building funnels. We show you on all these videos exactly how to connect pages together like you're asking. So I don't know if you're still watching this, but if you are, click on our webinars, how to build funnels, and you will get that answer step by step. Very, very good training over here on that. All right, everybody. Okay, you're there. Okay, great. So yeah, make sure you do that, and that's going to definitely answer that question you asked right there. You're actually, these 3 videos are awesome. Everybody loves them. I would also recommend you on. I go over that a lot in my 3 boot camps. So if you click on the boot camps, there's 3 awesome boot camps. I highly suggest you watch these. They're very, very, very dynamic and very good. All right, everybody. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, seeing what's coming. We're excited about what's coming, and now you guys and gals can see all the possibilities, which are endless, with this new drag and drop builder. We're excited. All right, everybody, we will talk to you later. I'll try to get this video up and out there for you guys and gals. All right, talk to you. Bye-bye.